Good morning, my dear students. There is no classroom, no class, but we are here to teach you through online teaching, and I hope that you all also cooperate the teachers and indulge yourself in studies. So today, after quarterly examination, I am going to start a new chapter, a new lesson in English literature. And today I have taken a poem. The poem name is Unfolding Bird. Unfolding Bird, the poet of this poem is Naoshi Koriyama, who is a Japanese poet. Unfolding Bird by Naoshi Koriyama contains the theme, Don't Give Up, poetry writing. So today I am going to start this lesson. Listen the explanation very attentively so that you understand this poem very well. So here are some word meanings which I have written on the board. So you see the meanings of the words unfolding. Unfolding is to open out. Second is bird. Bird means a small lump on a tree or a plant which or that opens and develops into a flower. Next is water lily. Water lily is flower like a lotus on the surface of water. Dimensions. Dimension means proportion or size. Amazed. Amazed means surprised. Glance. Glance means a quick look. And reveal. Reveal means align something to be known. Next, I want to tell you something about the poet. As I have told you, the poet of this poem, Unfolding Bird, is Naoshi Koriyama, who is a Japanese poet and was born in Kakai Island in the Amami chain of islands between mainland in 1926. I am showing the image of Naoshi Koriyama, who is a Japanese poet, and after showing you image of Naoshi Koriyama, I want to give you small description of him. Naoshi Koriyama was born on Kekai Island in the Amami chain of islands between mainland Japan and Okinawa in 1926. He studied English literature at Kagoshima Normal College, the University of New Mexico, and the University at Albany, SUNY. He seldom write poetry in Japanese, but while in Albany, he started writing poetry in English. He was a professor of English at Toyo University in Tokyo from 1961 to 1997 and is the author or translator of several volumes of poetry, including like Underground Water, the poetry of mid-20th century Japan, co-translated with Edward Lueders, Selected Poems 1954 to 1985, and Eternal Grandeur and Other Poems 1994. A talented dancer, he enjoys demonstrating his Amami dance at a meeting or party. The Unfolding Bird by Naoshi Koriyama. This is a seemingly simple poem with a deep and profound meaning spanning multiple levels. I am going to explain you stanza wise. First I am going to read the lines. One is amazed by a water lily bird unfolding, with each passing day taking on a richer color and new dimensions. This means we are amazed at the increasing beauty of the water lily as we watch it unfolds at its own pace day by day. An ordinary looking bird opens out to reveal petals of delicate shades, mesmerizing us with its stately elegance. One is not amazed at first glance by a poem which is as tight closed as a tiny bird. This means we are not amazed with one reading of a poem. The poem may not impress us at first glance, for it is like a tightly closed bird. Yet one is surprised to see the poem gradually unfolding, revealing its rich inner self as one read it again and over again. This means, on reading it over and over again, we are able to enjoy the deeper meanings it unfolds like a lily in bloom. An image of beauty of a blooming water lily bird, its rich color and graceful height are left to the imagination of the reader who sees the flower through his mind's eye. States a contrast and a comparison, a contrast between our response to an unfolding lily and our response to a poem, though both of them are similar in the way they treasure. In simple, I want to explain you that in this poem, the poet wants to describe you about the beauty of a poem, and he has compared a poem with a flower bird. Just like a flower bird is opening slowly and beautifully, the different petals of bird start developing in a beautiful flower. Like that only, when we start reading poem, we are not knowing the exact meaning of the poem or the poem what it wants to tell, that is not clear. First, we are not understanding the message of the poem, but as we start reading the poem or we complete the reading of the poem, we understand the beautiful message of a poet given in the poem. So in this poem, the poet compares a flower bird to a poem, like flower bird opening slowly, and then we are able to watching the beauty of the flower like that as we read or as we start reading of the poem. Slowly and slowly we are going to understand the beautiful message which is there in that poem. As homework, you have to read this poem twice and watch my video. I hope that you all have understood well. Thank you.